Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm Gina. I promised Marco that I would do a flip through. He's missing my flip throughs. Haven't done any for a while. And I mean, I've got so many books, but a lot of them are just text and not really worth flipping through. But I knew there had to be some books, more picture books, that I hadn't actually done a complete flip through that I've had for quite a while. And this is one of them. So, it's mostly, well, it's photos on one side of the page and text on the other side. And there's all the things that Elvis has said or that people have said about Elvis. There's a lot of books like that around. Actually, this one is just Elvis Speaks, so it's not other people. But yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? That I wonder who else, what other famous person has had so many books written about things that he or she has said themselves, dedicated a whole book to what they've said. And in some instances, many instances of course, Elvis is on record, video or tape, saying some of these things. So to his fans, reading some of these sayings. Yes, I remember him. You know, you can think. I remember Elvis saying that. Should have put on some background music, shouldn't I? But I'm in the kitchen doing this. So. Some of the photos are well known, others not so. I suppose I could read out some of the text. Cruising down Memphis's Main Street in 1956. Doesn't he look young? Oh. I was a nobody, a small town kid in a big city without a dime in my pocket. Not too good in class, kind of shy. The other guys wore GI haircuts. I wanted to look older, be different. I wanted to be noticed. My hair, the black shirt and pants I wore, did it. But don't think I didn't take a lot of kidding from my friends. Still, I stuck with it. Elvis and Dewey Phillips, the DJ. I never took any singing lessons. The only practicing I ever did on a broomstick before my dad gave me my first guitar. Yeah. Outside Jim's barbershop in Memphis, 1956. Gee, this author's certainly got some neat photos. I ad-lib everything. I never had a rehearsal in my life. When I recorded Blue Moon of Kentucky, I didn't even know the words. Ooh, nice shot. Driving his sports car around Las Vegas in 1956. Audubon Drive. Would it be nice to have Elvis as a neighbour? Wearing his favourite plaid sport coat, 1956. So it's a bit pale, you can't really see it. Sort of, but... Now this is interesting. This is what Elvis himself said about Colonel Parker. He's the only guy that really gave me the big breaks. I don't think I would ever have been very big with another man because he's a very smart man, talking about Colonel Parker in 1955. Colonel Parker is more or less like a daddy when I'm away from my own folks. He doesn't meddle in my affairs. Ain't nobody can tell me you do this or that. Colonel Parker knows the business and I don't. He never butts into record sessions. I don't butt into business. Nobody can tell you how to run your life. Well, there you go. I haven't given marriage much thought. I like to date girls who are fun to be with. Well, he rushed out there with Priscilla, didn't he? Sorry. Okay. Shooting clay pigeons at Ocean Springs, Mississippi. Long-time friend friend Red West is at Elvis's elbow. Hang on, this one. Text. Responding to an invitation to a wealthy Memphis family for dinner. Mama, I don't want to go. These people got a lot of money and I don't fit in. I don't feel comfortable. I just don't want to go. Peabody Hotel, Memphis, 1956. Why Elvis didn't want to take voice lessons. Not me, I'm not taking any chances. They might train that thing, whatever it is, right out of my throat. Elvis donated the FDR's yacht Potomac to comedian Danny Thomas. Yeah, we know about that. Meet the press. Wearing his famous gold lame jacket in Canada in 1957. After being discharged from the army, Elvis gave his first interview while on a train to Memphis. Okay. New Frontier Hotel, Las Vegas, 56. Talking to reporters after his controversial performance at Fort Homer Westerly Armory in Tampa, Florida, 1956. And there's a few controversial performances back in those days, Elvis. Yeah. You're pretty wild. Louisiana Hayride, 1955. Rare backstage shot in gold lame suit, 1956. Yeah. A question. How do you manage to keep so young? Elvis, I really don't know. One of these days it will catch up with me and I'll probably fall apart. Oh, that's sad when you think about it in retrospect. Army interview, October 1958. Donating blood at Bad Nauheim, Germany. Picking up his gear at Fort Chaffee in Arkansas. Friedberg, Germany, 1960, March. King of Rock and Roll has to carry his own duffel bag. October, Germany, 1958. The piano in Germany. Outside his rental home. Army interview again. It's good the way it's done in chapters. She's done a good job. Sort of. Well, Hollywood, okay. Smooching Dolores High. Lucky girl. Sorry, couldn't help myself. Posing with two film executives on the set of 20th Century Fox movie Flaming Star. Posing with actress Irish McKellar, Queen of the Jungle. On location for King Creole with Carolyn Jones. Stay there, Joe. Jana London, loving you. Looking at publicity photos on location at Lake Machenda. Talking to Dolores Hart. Oh, I'm getting tired. Excuse me for just a moment. There's this Follow a Dream with Anne Helm. Blue Hawaii. Huh. Plays with a Welsh corgi in between scenes. Looks like the Queen might have visited him, bringing her corgis. Yeah, doing what made his movies reliable moneymakers, belting out songs and looking handsome. Thank you. Yes. That's why his films were popular with the fans. Getting madder and madder. Sorry about yelling. I just had a barney with somebody on Facebook, some smart-ass guy, saying that Elvis's films were trash in the 1960s and it was the end of the king of rock and roll. Oh, boy, did I have something to say to him. He wasn't happy. He called me stupid and immature. Little did he know he's talking to a 77-year-old lady. But lady, woman. Signing autographs at the Weeki Wachee Springs Water Park, 1961. Signing autographs in Tampa, Florida, 1956. The Cool King lunches on ice cream while mingling with fans in Florida. Lunches on ice cream. Posing with excited fans on one of his early tours in the South. Joking with friends and fans in Tampa, Florida. Gee, back in the 50s, wow, they had great access to him, didn't they? And the 60s on his film set. Sometimes, I believe, you know, when they were shooting in location, a lot of fans were able to, excuse me, hang around the location, and quite often were able to meet Elvis. He didn't mind, he'd come up and pose. There you go, posing with fans on location for King Creole, Louisiana. Wow, look at that. Ooh. Signing an autograph for a Belgian fan, Las Vegas 73. Well, yeah, they could still get to him then, but it was getting tighter and tighter. Understandable. I guess people just wanted a part of him. Nobody meant to hurt him, but yeah. I've been scratched and bitten and everything. I just accept it with a smile. They don't intend to hurt you, they just want a piece of you for a souvenir. Yeah. Now this is good. People keep saying my manager has a good thing in me, taking 25% of my earnings. He sure has. And I've got myself a good thing in him. We both make money. He knows how to drive a hard bargain for me, and he works night and day. Thank you, Elvis. Thank you, Elvis. Louisiana K-Ride again. Oh, throw it all in on the table. There's the well-known photo, of course. God Lame suit again. And again. Looking to the heavens for divine guidance, or it's screaming fans in the balcony. Yeah, that's the light. Let's see, it's a dark photo, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Elvis was a complete natural for the camera, Canada 1957. Yeah, he very rarely took a bad photo, did he? And if there are any bad photos, this wasn't his fault, it was the cameraman. Gorgeous man. Oh, 69 at pages. This one. That's another well-known one. Bon voyage party thrown by reporters in Bad Nauheim, Germany. Elvis was on his way home after his stint in the army. Reporters threw him a party? Question. Do you ever pull out any of those old records from the Sun label and listen to them? Elvis. They sound funny, boy. They got a lot of echo on them, man, I tell you. Sure have. The pace of his early touring left Elvis exhausted. Well, not just his early touring, his later touring. Elvis was never comfortable with interviews because he was basically shy, but he was always polite and cooperative. Well, that's all you can be, Elvis. That's the best thing you can be. Waiting backstage before a concert, 1956. 56 or 66? It says 66. No, it has to be 56 with the sideburns. Sorry. Nearly at the end of the book here, and it's starting to flip over itself. Showing off a cake one of his German fans brought by his home in Bad Nauheim. Elvis was a familiar sight around Memphis on his Harley Davidson. Wow, wouldn't that have been great? Between scenes, Elvis talks to fans and gives out autographs. Los Angeles. Elvis returned. That's not a good photo. Not a good photo. Returning from a long day at the RCA recording studio, Elvis pauses at the gate to his home to talk to fans. Yeah, no matter how tired he was, he still made time for us. In 1956, Elvis knew his life was changed forever. Elvis came out nearly every night to visit his fans. Here he's holding gifts from the fans for baby Lisa Marie. This is at Hillcrest, Bel Air, 1968. Yeah, that would have been amazing. I mean, okay, everybody knew where he lives in Memphis too, but there are a lot of movie stars and famous people. They don't like people knowing where they live. You know, invasion of privacy and all that, but Elvis didn't mind. He loved it. Until 74, Elvis usually stopped to sign autographs and say hello to his fans. Yeah. Until 74. Until 74? 1 or 4? This is in 1968. I don't know why he would have stopped after that. Alright. Looks like it's about it. Referring to the Memphis Mafia. It's just this little country club that I run. Love it. Funny guy. Okay. Good book. What else can I tell you about it? Thoughts on Fame, Family Music, Elizabeth McKeon and Linda Everett. Published in... Oh, where are we? 1997 and 2004. It looks like it might have been reprinted at one stage. Okay, that's it. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Bye.